Hi guys, I wish you Topshit 2016. I know it'll be definitely a Topshit year for me. Why? Because I bought this car like 14 months ago, and it took me like 6 months to make it run because it's an old timer from 1972. But now it runs, and then another 6 months it took me to figure out how my wet plate collodion photography will look inside, because that's why I bought it. I bought it to have a darkroom in a Land Rover. I am a documentary photographer, outdoor photographer, doing wet plate collodion, you know, which is like which is really annoying process to do it outdoor. You know, you have to have so much preparation. So that's the intention of this car, and this is the Darkbox that I just finished, and just finished before my next project. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the top shittest Darkbox in the world. Why? Because it took me 4 years of research on this topic of dark boxes to figure everything out. I mean, I've been in George Eastman house. I seen historical dark boxes. I was talking a lot about with Mark Osterman. He showed me his ways. I've been to European Collodion weekend. I saw modern dark boxes like Sergeyev has. I saw, you know, fantastic solutions that Anton Orlov is using, and so on and so on and so on. You know, I've built 4 of them myself, and this is the best one, and this is the last one. Of course, it's a prototype. You know, every screw is different. You know, don't look at the appearance. You know, but the most important is working, and it's fantastic. Let me show you. Okay. First of all, the locking is done with the magnets. And then when I opened it, it folds together, so I have a lot of space. Okay, inside I have a shelf, paper towel, silver bath. This is This is a sink with a tray. There is one plate already inside. There is a red window. It's a red plexiglass with 3 additional gelatin filters. The best thing about these LED lights is that they are on magnets, so I can, you know, I can use them in my tent too, you know, or I can move also the angle, because it's here. Oh, let me see, how is it? Because this one can be, you know, adjusted. It could be like this if I want, whatever I want. So the power comes from the batteries, which are there, but you know, I can plug it out, and I can charge my LED lights with a car battery too, so that's really cool. Then there is a upper shelf with a developer, collodion and others, and fixer. You know, I can just untie this, you know, and use them. Below there is a paper towel, and here are some other things that I don't need, but they're there. Okay, if you want to travel with silver bath open, you have to have a silver bath splash proof. So this is a solution that I've seen in George Eastman house. It's really the best solution that I've seen anywhere. So actually there are 2 screws which are pressing down the lid, and the lid has inside, this is a key point, is artificial rubber. I bought this while I was researching. Sculpture makers are using this artificial rubber for making molds and casts, and it's fantastic. It's like really waterproof, so it's really cool. This is my sink, and here I have water. I have running water. Look at the strength of this water stream. It's amazing. Here I have sink, which goes. This sink leads down to this canister, and this wastewater goes into other canister later. It's really cool, and I can control this, of course, if I want to let go the dirty water or not. Last but not least, this is my dry workplace, dry shelf. Here, you know, I work when I take a plate from a silver bath. I put it here and I wipe the back and then load it into the plate holder, and then it's off. And of course, one other thing, which is not obvious, which might not be obvious, I'm using the sleeves. This is kind of standard solution for Fuji boxes, and this is how it looks like. And what is the best is that, when you're developing a plate, you can see a reflection of the light. So if you see the reflection of the light in it, that means you will see a developer flowing. And you will know how to develop really well, and you will not waste the developer, which is the key thing doing wet plate collodion. It's not like ambrotype, which you can lose 90% of developer and you will still get a good ambrotype. But if you lose 30% of developer while developing a wet plate collodion negative, you will have a very weak negative. Why? Because collodion plates have a silver on top of the, it's not emulsion, it's on top of the collodion layer. So which means when you pour a developer, the silver and developer is mixed. So if you lose developer, you lose silver. So this is really important detail, really important detail, that you need to have a lot of experience to appreciate that. But yeah, that's how it is. And here's my canister with water. It's right there, 20 liters of it. It's going through a window in a Darkbox. Okay guys, thank you for watching this first, 2nd January actually, 2016. We have a snow, but as we say, there is no winter for Eskimos, just there is no winter for Topshit WetPlate collodion artists. Isn't that right? Okay guys, I agree, I definitely agree. Ian Ruther has the biggest wet plate mobile in the world. I mean, he is American, he should have a biggest, the Americans, they always have to have the biggest whatever it is. But I have the top shittest wet plate mobile, don't you think? Yeah, I know, I'm sorry Ian, that's life.